Welcome. Find a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down, and allow your body to settle into the support beneath you. Let your hands rest easily. Soften your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Allow the muscles around your eyes to become still. There is nowhere you need to go right now. Nothing you need to accomplish. For these next few moments, simply allow yourself to arrive. Take a slow, comfortable breath in and gently let it go. Again, breathing in and breathing out. Notice the natural rhythm of your breath. There is no need to deepen it, no need to change it. Simply notice yourself breathing here, now. As your body begins to settle, imagine yourself standing outside in the quiet darkness just before dawn. The world around you is still. The air is cool against your skin. Above you, the sky stretches wide and deep, scattered with the last bright stars of the night. The landscape is mostly shadow. Mountain ridges rise quietly against the horizon. Trees stand dark and motionless around you. Somewhere nearby, you can hear the soft movement of water. Everything feels suspended between what has been and what has not yet begun. Take a moment to simply stand here. You do not need to know where this morning will lead. You do not need to see the entire path ahead. For now, you only need enough light for the next step. Ahead of you, a narrow trail begins to climb gently through the landscape. You start walking slowly, comfortably, at your own pace. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Notice the sound of each step, the movement of your body, the cool air entering your lungs. With every breath, you become more present within yourself. Above the horizon, one particularly bright star catches your attention. Its light has traveled across an unimaginable distance to reach this moment. It does not ask whether it should shine. It does not compare its brightness to anything around it. It simply expresses what it is: light moving through darkness. When you're ready, you continue along the trail. As you walk, you allow your awareness to gently turn inward once more. You notice the person who is walking this path, not the person you believe you should be, not the person others expect you to become, not the collection of roles, responsibilities, achievements, or identities you carry through everyday life. Simply you. There may be parts of yourself that have become easy to express, parts you have learned to trust, qualities you no longer question. Allow yourself to recognize them. Perhaps your kindness, your curiosity, your creativity, your resilience, your sensitivity, your humor, your intelligence, your devotion, your ability to begin again. There is no need to make a list. Simply notice what comes. Now, gently notice what has been quieter, something within you that you know, but perhaps have not yet fully lived. A desire, a truth, a creative impulse, a boundary, a way of speaking, a way of loving, a way of being. Something that has remained just beneath the surface, waiting not to be discovered, but expressed. There is nothing you need to do with this awareness yet. Just notice it. Let it walk beside you. The sky ahead is beginning to change. The deepest blue softens near the horizon. The outlines of the mountains become clearer. Trees emerge from shadow. Individual stones appear along the trail. Wild grasses begin to show their color. The world has not suddenly transformed. It was here all along. The growing light simply allows you to see more of it. Consider that this may also be true within you. There may be parts of yourself that do not need to be created, only illuminated. Continue walking. The trail becomes slightly steeper now. You can feel the effort in your legs. Your breathing deepens naturally. There may be moments when you want to slow down. If so, slow down. There is no prize for reaching the top quickly. Courage does not always move loudly. Sometimes courage is simply continuing. Sometimes it is resting. Sometimes it is telling the truth. Sometimes it is allowing yourself to want what you want. Sometimes it is letting yourself be seen. Take another slow breath. And continue. Ahead, the trail opens onto a high ridge. You can sense the space beyond it before you can see it. The air moves differently here. The breeze touches your face. The sky is glowing brighter. You walk toward the edge of the ridge, and the entire landscape opens before you. Mountains stretch toward the horizon. A river winds through the valley below. Forests gather in the low places. Meadows catch the first traces of morning. Everything that seemed hidden in darkness is becoming visible. You stand quietly, watching. Behind the mountains, the first edge of the sun appears. A thin line of gold, then another. Warm light begins spreading across the landscape. It touches the distant peaks first, then the hills, the trees, the river, the grasses around your feet, and eventually it reaches you. Feel the warmth of the morning light against your face, across your shoulders, your chest, your hands. Allow yourself to stand there without turning away. Imagine that this light reveals nothing that needs to be corrected, nothing that needs to be perfected before it can be seen. It simply illuminates what's already here. Your strengths, your uncertainties, your history, your hopes, the parts of yourself still growing, parts still learning, the parts that already know, all of you standing in the same light. Take a slow breath in and as you breathe out, allow yourself to release the effort of hiding from your own awareness. You do not need to become fearless. You do not need absolute certainty. You do not need permission to know what you know. You are simply being invited to meet yourself clearly. Ask yourself quietly, what within me is asking to be lived? Give the question space. Do not search for an answer. Let whatever arises rise. Again, there is nothing to force. Perhaps an answer arrives immediately. Perhaps it leads to more questioning. Perhaps you ask what truth you've already recognized but not yet fully honored in your living. Perhaps it is only a feeling, perhaps an image, perhaps nothing at all. The question itself is enough. Now, ask, where are you ready to meet your life with greater courage? Notice what happens in your body as you consider this. Maybe you feel expansion, maybe resistance, maybe excitement, maybe tenderness. Whatever appears, let it be information. You do not need to judge it. The sun continues rising. Morning moves across the valley. Bird songs begin somewhere, everywhere. Leaves stir in the warming air. The river catches the sunlight and carries it across its surface. The world is waking, and you are within it. Imagine taking one small step forward, not towards some predicted future or perfected version of yourself, not toward a life in which uncertainty disappears, simply forward, one conscious step into the morning. As your foot meets the earth, quietly say to yourself, I am willing to be present in my own life. Take another step. I am willing to honor what I know. Another step. I am willing to let myself be seen. And another step. I am willing to become through living. Notice how these words feel. You do not need to prove them. You do not need to promise anything. Let them simply become possibilities you are willing to consider. Walk a little further along the ridge. The sunlight is fully around you now. Perhaps you notice that standing in your own light does not mean becoming brighter than anything else. It does not require comparison. It does not ask you to dominate the landscape. The sun touches everything. The mountains do not have to compete with the river. The trees do not diminish the meadow. The stars did not become less beautiful because morning arrived. Each belongs to the landscape by being fully what it is. Let yourself rest in that understanding. There is room here for you. Your authenticity does not take anything from another. Your courage does not require someone else's fear. Your expression does not diminish another voice. You do not need to become smaller to make room for the world around you. You can belong and still be distinct. You can participate and still be wholly yourself. Take a long, comfortable breath. Feel the air filling your lungs. Feel your body occupying its own space. Feel the ground beneath you once more. Look toward the path ahead. Notice where the morning light falls. There is no glowing doorway, no dramatic threshold, only the next stretch of earth waiting for your footsteps. Perhaps this is what becoming often looks like. Not one enormous transformation, but a series of moments in which we choose to participate more fully. A conversation where we speak honestly. A boundary we honor. an idea we allow ourselves to pursue, a kindness we stop withholding, a moment when we stop waiting to become someone else and allow ourselves to live as the person already here. Turn your face once more toward the sun. Feel its warmth. Notice the vast landscape surrounding you. The morning is no longer waiting to begin. It has begun. Take a slow breath in. And release it. May you trust what becomes clear when you are willing to see yourself. May you have the courage to honor what you know. May you allow your life to become an honest expression of what matters to you. May you remember that visibility does not require perfection. May you walk forward without abandoning the person who is walking. And may you stand in your own light without needing to dim or outshine anything else. Remain here for a few quiet breaths. Sunlight warming your skin, earth beneath your feet, life unfolding all around you. Slowly begin returning your awareness to your physical surroundings. Notice the support beneath your body, the temperature of the air in the room or space, the sounds, the rhythm of your breath. Gently move your fingers and your toes. Perhaps roll your shoulders or stretch in whatever way feels good. Take one final breath in and slowly let it go. When you're ready, open your eyes. And wherever the path leads from